The once quiet fishing village of Brigus, Newfoundland, birthplace of Arctic explorer Captain Bob Bartlett, has become a summer community of mostly part-time residents from the capital city of St. John's. New, larger homes have replaced modest, small ones. Old homes have been given pricey upgrades. Brigus is beginning to look a lot like one of those precious Cape Cod resort communities. It already has an antiques vintage collectibles shop. Time to bring on the mini commercial art galleries. Captain Bartlett's hometown also has a couple of new restaurants. One is situated in the former Roman Catholic convent, which has been transformed into a bed and breakfast and gastropub. Salt and Thyme is owned by Roach's Line egg farmer Joe Smallwood and his wife Tracy. The building still looks much like it did in its convent days. Longish corridors lead to half a dozen or so guest rooms, each with its own color theme, a few dining rooms, and a pub with an old blighty countryside vibe. Father Brown supping a pint of best bitter in the corner table would not look at all out of place. We had lunch in the largest room at Salt and Thyme, a conservative space with white wainscoting, dark walls, and dark carpeting. We sat at one of many colonial-style tables on colonial chairs. I could easily picture the nuns of yore sitting at refectory tables in that room and dining on locally caught cod and boiled potatoes. I began with a remarkable dairy-based seafood chowder. Some chowders turn to mush if fish and liquid are left in the pot. Sea Salt's intact seafood appeared to have been cooked separately and added to the liquid just before service. Beets are still in. Of course, all vegetables are consistently rising in popularity these days, like Fitbits. I'm glad because a good beet salad with soft cheese is a treat. It's also a versatile salad that can work with the addition of, for example, a poached egg. Along with the egg, the chef had added some crunchy granola, which provided more variety, texture, and flavor. Spouse, who can't seem to say no to anything with the word Towton in it, ordered the Towton beef burger with maple bacon. The Towton bun looked like a round croissant. It wasn't as delicate as a croissant, nor as chewy as a regular Towton. You can have it with cheese, Spouse didn't. You can also have it with molasses, Spouse did. I liked the juicy, perfectly cooked beef patty. Spouse liked the whole enchilada. Years ago, if you'd told me that one day I'd be dining on Hoisin Chicken with white rice in a Brigus restaurant, I would have laughed. Despite dropping a piece of well-sauced Hoisin chicken down my front, leaving me wearing a Hoisin shirt, I appreciated Sea Salt's entree. Chicken thighs hold up better to grilling. They're more tender, more flavorful, and juicy. While the red sauce was quite sweet and sticky, it was considerably tempered by steamed white rice, not to mention my cotton dress shirt. Local chefs have taken to the old-fashioned Pavlova. Sea Salt joins a growing list of restaurants making the classic dessert. An individual lemony meringue was served with berry compote topping, filling and permeating every part of the artfully broken meringue. Chef didn't stray too far from the classic recipe, which is commendable. Simple recipes with few ingredients often work best. I've never been a big fan of baked vegan cakes. After eating, they sit like a clump of cold, claggy pasta. But sometimes there's an exception. Sea Salt's vegan Whoopie Pie was a first-rate brownie filled with chocolate avocado mousse on blueberry coulis. It was dark and rich, and the mousse filling was, thanks to the avocado, extra velvety. Sea Salt and Thyme receives a rating of 3 stars out of 4. Lunch for 2 with beverage, tip, and tax costs approximately $55. For reservations, call 709-528-9100.